I'm joined by Annette, the Executive Director of the Albany Advocacy Resource Center in Albany, and we're here to talk about her work with persons with disabilities. And welcome.
Thank you.
What led to your involvement with the Albany ARC?
I'm the Executive Director of Albany ARC and have been since 1974.
So, what do you like the most about working with persons with disabilities?
What I like most about persons with disabilities, working with them, is the fact that these people really, I see the potential that they have just only given the opportunity. And I feel like my job is to open the doors of opportunities for persons with disabilities to be completely involved in the community, and that means live in the community, work in the community, and be a part of the community.
And what have been the highlights of last year, 2011, and the first half of 2012 so far?
Well, I think one of the highlights of this past year is the fact is that we were able to put services for the blind in place in Albany, Georgia. We opened the Center for the Blind, which is a statewide independent living center, which people from all over Georgia comes to Albany, Georgia that are blind to be trained, which has been very exciting. And I think, working with the legislative process, another area that I think was a great accomplishment this year was actually moving the Georgia Department of Vocational Rehabilitation out of the Georgia Department of Labor to be a standalone agency and to be administratively attached to DHS. So it is now its own agency, and I'm excited about that because I think we'll see some great things happening for people with disability about going to work.
Why separate the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation from the Department of Labor?
The separation came about that the governor thought that it would better serve people with disabilities if it was a standalone agency, and all they had to do is work in the field of vocational rehabilitation and working entirely just with the population of people with disabilities, that it would solely focus on opening the opportunities of work and job opportunities for people with disabilities.
What about the rest of this year, 2012? What is the ARC and yourself looking forward to?
Well, we're looking forward to one of the things that always happens that brings a lot of excitement for the community and persons with disabilities is our annual awards dinner, which is going to be October the 11th. And our people with disabilities as well as the community really enjoy that function because it is a function where we honor our people with disabilities on their accomplishments. So we're looking forward for that in October.
Would you like to add any final comments?
The final comments is I'd just like to say, a big thank you for Albany and the surrounding community and Dougherty County for opening their doors for people with disabilities. When I first started back in the 70s, there was no services for people with disabilities in the community. Most people had to keep their loved ones at home. I mean, even back in the 74, we just first started, having people with disabilities being allowed to go to school. So seeing all the progress that has been made, that now our people can go to school, they're even going to college. They're choosing opportunities that they've never been able to be. They're making choices in their life of where they want to live, what they want to do, and where they want to work. This is exciting times, and I just think that what we'll see for the future is even better for our people with disabilities in this community.
Thank you, Annette, the Executive Director of the Albany Advocacy Resource Center, and it's located at 2616 Point North Boulevard in Albany. And thank you for taking time out of your schedule to talk.
And thank you. I appreciate you coming and interviewing me, and where I can tell the story of people with disabilities and what they can do, and being a part of this community is so important.